All my windows were knocked out of my house. Both my doors are blowing off.
We thought maybe a semi-truck had hit into a building here because it was so loud and it felt like a force right in my chest.
Residents in Flint recounting the shock of last night when part of their neighborhood exploded into a massive fireball. Tonight, the investigation into the cause remains fluid and the cleanup continues.
The city has activated emergency response efforts to help anyone affected by this explosion. And so far, 2 people are confirmed dead. The victims include a 4-year-old girl and a 55-year-old woman. 2 others are hospitalized.
30 homes are damaged, at least 2 are unlivable. The power of the explosion captured from a distance by home surveillance.
Amid the resulting chaos and confusion were haunting, frantic calls by the distraught mother of the little girl who died.
That's still in my head, listening to, watching that mother holler for her child last night. It broke my heart.
Names of the victims have not been released, and the neighborhood remains blocked off while crews assess the damage to each home. Among the affected residents, a woman who was laid up in the hospital at the time of the explosion.
Her daughter tells TV5's Jamie Sherrod she now views her mother's current situation as a blessing in disguise.
You would think like a plane has crashed or something. It was unreal.
Shock and devastation after an explosion destroyed 3 homes on Hogarth Avenue in Flint last night.
When I heard the explosion, my window was rattling, and I don't live that far, but I don't live that close.
Pamela Parker lives on the other side of Corona Road in Flint Township, and she could feel the impact. But even closer to the explosion was her mother's home.
Mom just lives down the road here from it.
She was on her way to see the damage when we spoke to her.
I just don't know that far if it took out some windows maybe.
Parker's mother also doesn't know the extent of damage because at the time of the explosion, she was in the hospital for an unrelated issue. A coincidence that Parker sees as a blessing in disguise.
Yes, I'm actually thankful she was actually in the hospital at that moment.
Parker became emotional while thinking about the affected families.
Just hope the people are okay. Other neighbors and people around.
A 55-year-old woman and a 4-year-old girl died in the explosion. We're told 2 others are hospitalized with injuries. Conditions unknown.
Prayers for them and for everyone all around there.
In Flint, Jamie Sherrod, WNEM TV5.